I love crime thriller movies. I love murder mystery movies. So when I saw the trailers for this film, I'm like, alright, this movie looks very interesting. Especially also Ridley Scott's producing the movie, and any project with Ridley Scott, I will check out. What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is OCD Movie Reviews. My name is Alessandro, and today I'm going to review the latest crime thriller film that is inspired by a true story, and that movie is Boston Strangler. This movie is directed by Ruskin, and this movie stars Keira Knightley, Carrie, Coon, and Chris Cooper. Loretta McLaughlin was a reporter who first connected the murders and broke the story of the Boston Strangler. She and Jen Cole challenged the sexism of the early 1960s to report on the city's most notorious serial killer. Now here's the thing. I heard nothing about the source material. I heard nothing about the murders of the Boston Strangler. So it's like the movie She Said that came out last year. I heard nothing about the Harvey Weinstein story. This is the same for me. I heard nothing about the Boston Strangler, so I went to this movie with less knowledge of the source material. But I love crime thriller movies. I love murder mystery movies. So when I saw the trailers for this film, I'm like, alright, this movie looks very interesting. Especially also Ridley Scott's producing the movie, and any project with Ridley Scott, I will check out. So I was interested in this movie. And what we got from Boston Strangler, I think this is a pretty good, simple crime thriller film. Is it a film that has a rewatchability factor? For me, no. But I still think this movie is very investing from start to finish. Keira Knightley absolutely drives this film forward. She is the film. And I thought she does a terrific job in this film as this journalist that really wants to cover this case of the Boston Strangler murders, who murdered 13 women in the 1960s. Most of the movie is her story. You really follow her story the whole way through, and I think Keira Knightley really brings it all to this film, and she made this film for me. Same with Carrie Coon in the film. I thought she does a terrific job in the film as well, and I think her chemistry with Keira Knightley in the film is definitely one of the biggest importance of the film, and I thought they completely nailed it. I thought the chemistry was really great from one another. Chris Cooper is also really good in this film. The cast does a really great job in the film. But this is coming from a guy that heard nothing about the source material, so when I see it on screen, I thought the case, I thought the reports and stuff, and the suspects, the whole story about the Boston Strangler was very investing through the most part from start to finish. From the first 10 minutes of the film, I was already on board, because what this film does a really great job at is setting up this story. It starts off right away. There's no slow build up. This film literally starts off right away, and the whole case throughout the most part of the film, I explained them all in the flaws of the movie, was very investing. I wanted to know who the Boston Strangler is, and I know there are some people that studied Boston Strangler knew who it was from the very beginning, but this is coming from a guy that heard nothing about the source material, so I was really invested. Who was the Boston Strangler? And this film does a really great job of making me very invested from start to finish. But this is not just about murder mysteries. I would say this film does a really great job of talking about sexism in the 1960s, how women were treated back in the day, and I thought this film also does a really terrific job of making women rise to power and standing up for men for what they want to accomplish, and I thought Boston Strangler does a really great job at establishing that. I really love the look of this film. I love the color grading of this film. It looks very depressing, it's dark, it's grayish, and it's a perfect color grade for a film like this, and just the cinematography in general. There are some really good shots in this film that Matt Ruskin directed, and I thought the direction with the film, for the most part, the cinematography, is really fantastic. This film is also very intense. There are some very intense scenes where I was on the edge of my seat most of the time in this film. This film does a terrific job of making you invested in this crime story, either for people who know the source material or not, because the film grabs so much tension. I would honestly say my nitpick of the film, my only flaw of the film that does drive the movie down and make me not want to watch it again, is the middle, the second act. It was a bit slow to the point where at times the film gets a little bit boring, because of course the film mainly wanted to focus on all the stuff that happened, so this film puts everything all together, and there are parts in the film where I'm like, okay, I don't really care about this aspect all that much. Does this movie have rewatchability factor? I wouldn't say so. I would say I could watch this film, it's a one and only film for me, but I still had a good time with it. So overall, Boston Strangler, I had a good time with this movie. I have not heard of the Boston Strangler story, so seeing that in this film, it makes me know all about it, and I think this film does a great job of giving me the knowledge. This film is very intense. It's a very investing crime thriller film. Keira Knightley does a great job in the film, from Carrie, Coon, and Chris Cooper. I thought they've done a great job in the film as well. If you're fans of like murder mystery films, or even like serial killers, like if you want to know about them, I would say Boston Strangler is definitely for you. I am going to give Boston Strangler a B. So guys, that is my review for Boston Strangler. Let me know what you think of this film in the comments below. Do you like the film, hate the film? And what is your favorite crime movie of all time? Let me know that in the comments below. And before I end this video, guys, I am now on TikTok. I am doing quick reviews and early reactions on TikTok for all the movies I'm seeing this year. Of course, the shorts on YouTube are just for big movie reactions, but if you want to see more early reactions, it will be on my TikTok. The link will be below. I will post more stuff on TikTok because of course TikTok is awesome. So yes, just follow me on that social media link down below and you'll see most of my early reviews. I did my quick review of Boston Strangler, so check that out on TikTok. But more stuff are going to come on TikTok, but also YouTube Shorts as well, so I'm keeping you guys updated with that. So guys, make sure you guys follow me on social media links down below, keep contact with me, and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel now for my latest movie reviews and other movie related content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a nice day.